Senior trips and proms have been canceled.
Schools and universities are closed this week.
Prom, which was supposed to happen Tuesday night, was canceled.
Canceled its own graduation ceremonies.
Canceled many spring activities, sporting events, graduation.
Have the schools remain closed.
I wanted my parents to watch me walk across that stage.
Dear class of 2020, as you're all aware, we have found ourselves in perhaps the most unusual circumstances in modern human history. This pandemic has changed your year in significant and profound ways. And I'm saddened to say that class of 2020, this is how it ends. I know most of you romanticize your high school careers being something like Troy and Gabriella from High School Musical series, where we all do a choreographed dance routine to "We're all in this together," or where we get to be Shah Rukh Khans and Kajals and dance to a 20-minute Bollywood song just to transition to the next scene because the director couldn't figure out how to transition from scene A to scene B. Now to all my non-Indian folks, I'm sorry you couldn't relate to my last example. But unfortunately, none of us will be getting to play Troy and Gabriella or Shah Rukh Khans and Kajals in this scene. As the scene was finally coming to an end, it feels as though the director has thrown in a plot twist and left us with the biggest cliffhanger in history. In this scene, when our days should be filled with celebrations of your accomplishments, your victories on the ball field, your performances on stage, your last race around the track, your last student government meeting, your last goodbyes to your teachers and your friends, we instead practice social distancing to save the human race. In this scene, traditions that you, your families, and your communities have been anticipating for years are now in limbo. In this scene, while introverts enjoy and have the time of their life in quarantine, extroverts blow up their friends' phones with FaceTime calls just to be able to feel something. In the scene, we see there are no such thing as labels. We are all humans and all a part of the same experience, this defining moment in history. In this scene, we realize we are not so different after all. While we all might not be physically together, we are all spiritually and mentally in one mind and one accord, standing together, stronger, united, and unified. In this scene, we encourage one another while we ask ourselves the big questions about life. So in this scene, take the time to be alone, like David in the Bible, mastering his skills of fighting for his father's sheep and learning to hear the voice of God. In this scene, I urge you to master your skills of fighting for your soul, fighting for your spirit, fighting for your relationship with God. In this scene, where you lie alone in your bed, staring at the ceiling and counting the spider webs in the corner of your room, wondering and asking yourself, when is it all going to be over? And to answer your question, I do not know. I don't know when this all will be over. I don't know when you will get to roam the malls with your friends and talk about that cute barista behind the counter and how you should approach them while not being a total pushover. I don't know when you will get to see your favorite person and hug them so tight and make them realize how much they mean to you. Because right now, not being able to touch them just seems to be the real issue. I simply do not know. Or in the words of our president, I don't know, but everything will be okay. But here's one thing I do know for certain. You will learn lessons from social distancing that you will carry with you for the rest of your life. While we're all stuck in what seems to be a never-ending scene, just know we're all in this together. While you patiently wait for the scene to come to an end, anticipating human interaction, just prepare yourself for the overwhelming joy you will feel when you finally get to reunite. While you wait, act on what you've been wanting to do. Go paint. Go redecorate your room. Go have a family movie night because your family won't be there forever. So go and make a better you. Go start. So class of 2020, the small scene may not have ended how you wanted, but just know, the rest of the movie is still left to be played.